Daniel got the job, the wise men would have to do whatever he said. This made the wise men very unhappy, and they immediately started thinking of ways to get rid of Daniel.
Oh no, what are you gonna do? The king loves Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what are you gonna do? You gotta get him out of here. Thanks for watching! Hi, I'm Abby.
And hi, I'm Benji.
And today we're going to be learning about Daniel. You ready?
Yeah.
So the story is about the lions who lost their lunch. It was an exciting day for the hungry lions as they lay in their den by the king's palace. They had not eaten for days, and boy, they were hungry. But today they would get to eat Daniel, the man who was going to be thrown into their den because he would not stop praying to his God. The hungry lions could hardly wait. Their big tummies rumbled as they heard the guards marching with Daniel towards their den. Suddenly Daniel was falling down, down, down into the den. Bump! Daniel landed straight in front of the hungry lions. Their long whiskers twitched and quivered in delight as they looked at their lunch. Oh my, how good he smelled. Just then, Daniel rolled over, got onto his knees and put his hands together and closed his eyes. What on earth was he doing? Daniel was talking ever so quietly. Dear God, Daniel whispered, I know you watch over me wherever I go. I know you are watching over me right now. Save me, I pray, from these hungry lions. The lions almost laughed out loud. So that was it. Daniel was praying to his God. Well, that would do him no good at all. But just as they were about to pounce on Daniel, something strange had happened. Suddenly, their big tummies did not feel hungry anymore. In fact, they felt quite sleepy. The lions closed their big mouths and closed their big eyes and fell into a deep, deep sleep. And when they woke up the next morning, their lovely lunch had gone. God had saved Daniel after all. Although the hungry lions lost their lunch that day, they learned an important lesson. They knew without a doubt that the God who Daniel loved was watching over all his children. Although the scary times or happy times, while they were asleep or awake, God was watching over every single one of them, every single minute of every single day. And those lions knew that he must be a very wonderful God indeed.
Thanks, Abby.
This is God's love letter to you, Hannah. Would you like me to read it? It says, Dear Hannah, do you know who made the lions go to sleep that day? It was me. And do you know what is so funny about that? I never, ever go to sleep. In fact, I never, ever close my eyes. That is why I'm able to watch over you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I'll be watching over you every single minute of every single day, watching over you forever, just like I watched over Daniel. With so much love, God.
The king made a rule that everyone should pray to him. Anyone praying to God should be put in a den with lions. What should Daniel do? He wanted to pray to God, but the lions were mean. Daniel did not want to be near the lions. Daniel chose to obey God. He knew God would keep him safe. The king thought out that Daniel was praying to God, so he made Daniel spend the night with the lions. The king knew Daniel believed God would keep him safe. The king hoped Daniel would be safe. He said, May your God keep you safe. He worried all night about Daniel. But when he came to the lion's den, the king found Daniel alive. God kept Daniel safe. The king made a new rule. All people were to pray to Daniel's God and worship only him. Daniel made the right choice.
Hi, my name is Benji and today we've been learning about Daniel. Daniel.
And I drew him in my book.
You drew him in your book.
But I only did one line. Yeah.
And what made you choose this particular one? Because you've got lots of stories about Daniel, don't we?
We have all of our ones about Daniel over here.
Yeah.
No, wait. This one's
And what
not.
did we learn about? What did we learn? What can we learn from Daniel? Do you know?
That he was put in he was put in a pit with lions in, and because he didn't obey the king.
Yeah,
But he obeyed God so much.
That's right. And do you think that God can get us out of sticky spots like he got Daniel out of sticky spot?
Yeah.
Yeah. So well done, Benji, and your lovely drawing. And that is a really cool picture.
Oh no, what you gonna do? No, Hannah! Ever so quietly. He what? Oh no, what you gonna do?
Then no, just jump up instead.
Just jump.
Jump up instead.
Yeah, just stand there and jump up. Do me to move. Dear God,
Why do you always say this? Who could he been talking to? And then after
we're going.
the king
Oh, was this one
one,
over there, wasn't it?
the other one was this one.
Now that Daniel got the job,
No, what we're gonna do with the king likes every morning. Oh no, what we're gonna do? We gotta get out of here. Bum,